Locate your equipment and ensure you have the correct rig. Turn on or check the AAD. Set it to the appropriate setting for the skydive if necessary. Should you see an unfamiliar code in the setup process, stop the check and look to a local rigger for help. Open the reserve flap. Check to see that the reserve closing pin is inserted into the reserve closing loop and seated in the limiting tape at the bottom of the grommet. Check that the closing loop is void of damage. Notice the condition of the pin, the swage, and the ripcord cable, along with the routing of any visible RSL, Collins, and skyhook components. Note the rigger seal and cable routing through guide rings if visible. Manipulate the ripcord handle, proving continuity from ripcord handle to the pin. Check that the 3-ring release system is correctly rigged, in that only one ring passes through the next size ring and that the Type 2 nylon passes through the grommet in the center of the riser, followed by the cutaway cable housing eyelet, and is completed with the cutaway cable passing through the Type 2 nylon. Verify the security of the ripcord handle. Ensure it is seated fully into its pocket and that the Velcro is fully mated. Periodically crack the Velcro to ensure it will release. If visible, further check the condition of the cable swage. Check the condition of the visible webbing on the front of the rig. Pay special attention to fraying at the edges that approaches the off-color thread near the edge of the webbing. Check the condition of the hardware, looking for cracks, wear points, and for potential friction bar failure. Inspect the cutaway handle. Ensure that the Velcro is properly mated. Ensure the cables are routed correctly through the chest strap. Ensure that the cutaway cable housing is properly anchored where it meets the handle. Check the right 3-ring release system in the same way as you check the left. Verify the attachment of the reserve static line shackle. This step may require familiarity with the equipment. Open the pack closure protective flap and ensure the bridle is routed properly with the main pin seated deep enough into the main closing loop. Inspect the visible portion of the closing loop for damage. Ensure there is color on the visible portion of kill line and that any excess bridle is secured running to the BOC pouch. Ensure the pilot chute is secured in the BOC pouch and that the deployment handle is properly positioned.